Hello everybody, this is Sonia. I'm in Australia and today I'm coming on here to do something. I do want to show you just a couple of little flowers out of this ribbon because I really love this sort of ribbon and making flowers with it. I really do because I think it looks really good. So it's one of my favourite things to do. I haven't got any to show you, but I will make one now and show you how it goes. A lot of people put a bit of flame on that and stop it from fraying. I suppose I should put something on it. Isn't good. I suppose I should put something on it. Now I need about 20 centimetres. This. I'm going to do it without cutting it first because I want to know if I'm right or not. This one here will work. I think this cotton. It's pretty close, isn't it? Okay. I'm in Australia and it's going to be a good day today, I hope. I'll probably say that to you, but so, well, it's nearly half over because I've had a bit of a slow start today. I haven't got anything done really. I did a bit of tidying in here and looked at some things I want to do, and I'm going to show you something that I'm going to have a go at. I should probably burn the end of that, but my burning stick's up there just to stop it from fraying. We can do this, and I don't know why the paintbrushes are there. I dealt with a paintbrush. I've got a pair of barbecue tongs. Woo! These. And they work. Those other things seem to get me too long and they get in my road and they do fail me sometimes. So I guess this is switched on. So just click that. Yep. And go careful. Just to stop them from fraying back. Okay. Alright. Always worried about them things that they might press the button hot. I don't know. Don't think it will. That's not hot. Okay, so now we're just going to go along here. Just make one ordinary flower. It's just that I like that little edge on it there. It looks really good. If you do use a bit wider ribbon, I've got that white one. I've actually coloured the white one a few times. Something else I've got here too that I want to see if I can colour today as well. Because I've been looking for some particular sort of stuff. And I'll show you after. And I'll do this. I should have enough time on this video, I hope, because it won't take this long. That I've been looking for, and I've got white. So I'm thinking I can change the colour of it with permanent marker, which are not in my grasp. Where are they? Oh goodness me, they were sitting there somewhere. Because they were sitting there somewhere. But that's since left there. Well, I hope I've got one here on the table I can use. I might do. I got a black, I think. That's not going to be handy. Okay, so let's just put this together. Look at that. Amazing. It's real hard, isn't it? It's real easy, actually. And I'm going to seal this bit too because I don't want it fraying. It's quite annoying when that happens. Anything's come undone. So you just turn it so it's knots on the, I suppose the knot should have been on the other side, Sonia. Where's that knot? There he is there. I'll make sure that he's enclosed in this. Pull that up. Now, when I was wanting to find some of this, it was just nowhere to be seen. And then, when I stopped looking, I wasn't that interested in it at the time, found it everywhere. So it wasn't that good. Okay, that's come undone a bit, I think. You're going to have to push that behind there because it's a bit thick. And I haven't gone right up to the top yet either. I've got a bit of extra ribbon there, but that doesn't matter because you don't want it to come undone anyway. You need it to be pretty solid. So I'm expecting 3 parcels this week and I'm excited about them. One of them's a book I'm going to have for my wedding anniversary, which must be Wednesday. No, it could be tomorrow. No, it is tomorrow. It's tomorrow. Okay. Right, 36, 37, something like that, I don't know. A while. Doesn't that look cute with those little things around the outside? Doesn't take much to make me smile, I suppose. These are the things I was looking for the other day. And they're way too big for this. But they were the ones I was after. Now I've got these really nice ones in here. These nice, it's not even shut, is it? Is it? Yeah. Goodness. These are flat. And they're gorgeous, but it needs something behind it. Look at these. We can make some nice little tasseling things with these, can't we? Or little perfume bottles, which I really like to do. There's so many things I really like to do. I wish I had more get up and go. I don't know where my get up and go's gone, but it's left me somewhere. It left me. I tell you, these are all too big. How about this little bloke here? This is what I picked up off the table from what I was doing yesterday and the day before. I have got a little button on. This is nice. But it still needs something round in there, doesn't it, behind that? I must have a tiny flower here somewhere. What are these little tiny ring things? Oh, that's pretty. Good bead in the middle of that, Sonia. Maybe. That'll be nice. Good bead in the middle of that. I'm going to have to end this. First I'm going to put this on. This what's the name, ribbon is a bit, comes apart real easy. I don't know what, way that's made probably. That's why, another reason why I wanted to burn the end so it wouldn't be coming apart on me. I need to turn this bit back here. This piece here that's behind it. I need to turn that back so it's not poking out. And I didn't get the little felt backs for these either, did I? But I have found so much stuff in here. You just got no idea. Oh dear myself, look at that did. Oh dear, look at it. I know, okay. Now that's sideways now, isn't it? That up there. And then through there. I'm going to have to get a bead needle to put a bead on it, aren't I? If things go skew, we just keep on doing them till they fix. You know how it is. Just keep doing them till they fix. And there's a small bead in that. A bead needle. Look, it's got a tiny bit of thread on it. I only need to put one bead on. Should be able to do that, shouldn't I? Should I cut that off? Yeah. I'll get up through there. I was looking at my beads a while ago and I thought, oh dear, I want to play with them today. I need to do something with them. Maybe a little orange one, you reckon? A little orange one will look like. Get one out of there. That's pretty. That's really dainty. Really dainty. Now, a whole heap of these on something would look gorgeous, wouldn't it? Yeah. There we go. Tiny bit skew width there. I don't know what I've done. I'll come up on there. Take that over there. In between those. Got beads. See, I've nearly disappeared that down in the hole. Goodness. Maybe I'll put another one in on top of it. Hang on. Nobody panic. Let me pull that through. Carried away there. Okay. Let me put another one on top of it. It's not going to hurt. And just make it sit up a bit higher. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, see? Nice. So that's that sort of way. Well, it's the way I showed you before, but it's just the different stuff that you use. Different ribbon and stuff. Now, I've started putting my things in boxes that are small. And look at this, happened to this. This is not impressive. I just actually took that off the roll this morning because I wanted to put in this box here. Because what I intend to do is just, instead of having them all in great big boxes that I have to fish through and get it all out, I'm trying to allocate little places for them, and then I can sit all these on top of one another in whatever, you know, whatever happens, that can be done, and I don't have to worry about not being able to find things, you know, because if I said, well, I want a bit of this ribbon, well, I'd have to go through all the ribbon boxes and it wouldn't impress me at all. So this here is extremely old and very expensive, this one. But if I did that like that, it shows a really nice, makes a really nice flower. Plus I coloured it too before. I did with a, I don't know what I did with this markers, because it just bleeds into it real good. I don't know if I like the colour that's turning out, but would bleed in it better if, and it goes right through. That's the stain where the tape was on it. And if I had a thicker pen, it'd be nice. I'd feel a lot better about getting it on there. We'll see how we go. So that's the only one I've got handy to colour, because the rest of them are not in my reach, only the black one, because me and my wisdoms, or my not wisdom, tidied it up a bit the other day. Took out a fair bit of stuff that I didn't think I'd need to be going on with, and didn't leave myself anything. I don't know if the highlighters would work. I'm trying to think me. Oh yes, look at that. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cool? I do like that. And I've only got this one in an orange one, so it'll be good on the flower. Does it go right through? Yep. It does, and that it does look really good. I tell you, when you're making your flower, then you can pick it. Well, if you get a different colour highlight, but you get the markers, they work just as good. And they're not going to be, oh well, if you're going to be washing them, you can just put a bit of, I think it'd stay on. I don't know. Let's not be sure about that for you. I'm sorry, I can't definitely say that, but it looks really pretty cool, doesn't it? Anyway, I'll leave that on there. I did actually mark a whole lot of my markers on a piece of paper on things so I could see the colours, but you know what, that's been since lost a long time ago. Okay, so that's another flower there, and I'll put that, and I'll put this here with the others because it's going to be in the, it's not the right box. I put some of the flowers I was doing in here because I'm going to keep them as well separate, because I need to use them, don't I? Something, and these were in that little box, I think. I'm in here. Okay. It doesn't matter, I'll find them. I'll put this in here. It's better to have it all packed in a small compartment anyway, so it doesn't take up too much space. Now, I was going to do some work on my gold work thing this morning, but I don't know if I've got a lot of time for doing that actually. It's not the time that's the worry, it's my capacity to move, my ability to move about. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. If I can reach it. I'm going to show you what I'm trying to do. That's what I should say. Okay. I wasn't going to do this. I wasn't going to tell anybody. I was just going to keep going, see if I could do it. And I can. I'm convinced I can do it. It's just how long it's going to take me, that's the thing. So this is a giraffe, in case you can't figure that out. And it has taken me about 8 hours to do this much of him and this tiny bit on his foot. Now the idea that I've got here is from Stumpwork, of course, and I've actually used a giraffe under there. I got him out of the toy box in the Can Assist, and he had pieces cut on him. Now I've cut his ears off. It's not nice, and that's where his eyes go, right, and then his mouth and his little nostrils. But I'm going to make him a mane, right, after I finish sewing him, because I've wrapped him up with this sheer stuff that people use for coating, as you know, like it's only thin, but it needs something for a background. He's going to have a beaded saddle, okay? The other day I tried to make him a hat and it would fit nearly over his body. It was ridiculously big. I don't know what I did with it, but it made it way too big. So I'm thinking about something different. I want to put little covers on him here to cover his little shoes. He's already been drilled in his feet, so he can have he can stand on some sort of a platform, whatever I come up with. So Jeremy drilled those little holes for me, so eventually I can stick pieces of timber up in there or something to stand him up. Now, I've started up here and I've come down here, and it is really hard because, and I'm doing him in variegated thread because I want to, I thought about doing him full colour and then spotting on him, you know, doing him in cream and then put some spots on. And then I thought, well, that's a lot of mucking about. And he doesn't have to be real, does he? I mean, you know, I said to Jeremy last night, I think I could put pants on him. That would save me having to do all this. Give him some long trousers. But, no, I'm not going to do that because there'll be more than just the decorate. Plus, he's going to have a nice tail because I had to cut that off too, because there were just places where and things that I thought, well, I'm going to have to make that all new, you know. His ears are going to have to come through his hat when I get that done, make him some new ears and some new little horn things, antlers. I don't know what they are, whatever they have on them. I've always loved giraffes. I think they're really gorgeous. And I used to think one day I was going to make a collection of them, and I could never find any. And the other day I went looking for something. I was going to get a bird, because I did a bird years ago, and I'm doing another bird as soon as I get the book. I don't think I put that through there. That wasn't very clever. Yeah, so I'm getting a book that I bought, and I'm going to do something like the bird that's in there, because this is my thing that I thought I'd like to do the giraffe. I'm going to make him a most gorgeous saddle thing. I want it to come across his bottom and maybe across here, across his front there, you know. Make it beaded and put some danglies on it and make him a nice mane. And okay, you think you'll ever see him done? I think you will, because I have already put him in the too hard basket a few times. But then I took him out because I thought, well, look, that's not going to happen, Sonia. You just have to be patient and do it like of a morning, like now, because I've been trying to do him of a night time and I can't see a thing. I'm supposed to order myself some of those things you clip on your glasses, you know, so you can see. Magnifying things that you can, yeah, I should have got some of that. I was looking at them this morning. I don't know why I didn't get any. Now I'm just doing a there's a stitch, it's a lace stitch, needle lace stitch of some sort here. I'm just doing, and maybe if I've got a little time we could figure out what to do for his little feet, because I sort of didn't want, there must be a knot in there. It's getting stuck. Where is it? Can't feel it. Anyway, this is it's tricky. It's going to take me a while. Sometimes I pick up the fabric underneath, because you can. Each little row that I'm doing, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing or not, each little row that I'm doing is only about 1 millimetre. You're only going to get 1 millimetre worth of work each row. I'm writing down how long it's taken me because I want to know that, of course. That'll be the thing. And when I do him, I found this picture in something, one of me Stumpwork things, books. Come on, legs. It's good he's pretty flexible. That I want to actually do this pear tree thing. Okay. Now that hasn't covered that very good. I'm going to have to do something about that. Cut that off, all right. Sonia must have ended that off and didn't do a very good job of it. I'm going to take that undone. Because I'm looking at this as I go and I'm thinking, well, look, if you can't, you're not going to want to show it to anybody if it doesn't look right. And I'm not either. So I'm going to fix it. Make sure it's okay. By the way, her name is Tootsie. Okay. I decided to call her Tootsie. I don't know why. Probably because I've seen all his feet. Tootsies. Okay, yes, and that's what her name is, Tootsie. And I hope that I can do this. I have seen people do them, like do things, embroider them on a background, you know, like not three-dimensional. Well, there's lots of three-dimensional things out there, but I haven't seen a giraffe yet, so a giraffe. I don't know why the family does, but our family calls these gyrogs, and I don't know what the heck that's about. Whether somebody said it wrong, I don't know. But this is not handy, having this bit gaping up there. Now I'm pulling undone the stitches that I just did this morning, and that's okay. Because it's too not right, it's getting caught in this piece here that's lifted up. Okay, I'm going to stick that back down. I don't want to cut it off because that could end badly, couldn't it? This was laying down. Come on, you should come out of there. You don't be fiddling around at me. Come on. I should have probably made him a different colour underneath, but I don't think that matters too much. I mean, you can see he's a little bit lemon colour. I've looked up the colours of giraffe on the internet and he's all different colours. It just depends what the light's shining on him. Come on, please come out. This is not good. Not helping me hands one bit. Come on. Right. How much time have I got? Oh, good. That's good. Not very much. We've not used very much time yet, have we? And that's the needle I'm going to work with. Why would I do that? Something. My nail file. It'll work. Hold it down with that. Press it in, because if I get it stuck on me, it still won't help me, will it? Now, I'll push that down there like that. Okay. Right. Now, so Tootsie needs these things as I envisioned. I've probably seen them before somewhere, I don't know. That wrap around her little feet. But they need to be beaded, don't they? Ah, dear. I just want to do that. I just want to do that. I cannot help it. I just want to do that. I'll just keep going with this for a minute while I think about what on earth I'm going to do with it. I don't know whether, because it's going to take a minute to do, I don't know whether I'm going to don't pick up the fabric this time. I don't know whether I'm going to actually fill in the bit that's going to be under a saddle, but then that's what I should do, shouldn't I? Because otherwise it'll look wrong, won't it? Gee, that's twisted. Well, see, these things are sent to tries, aren't they? They reckon. That's what they say anyway. These things are sent to tries. Okay. I don't want the cream bit. Come on, the yellowy bit. I've only spent an hour at a time doing this. Actually, the first day I started, I did it for a period of about 4 hours. On and off, because I wanted to get some sort of a progress. And I must say, the beginning of it, Randy's face was a bit hard to start with. Because this is going to get hooked around everything we own. But if I keep watching it and make sure I don't muck it up, I think I'll be happy with the outcome. I really do. I have a smaller one, smaller giraffe that I have, because years ago I collected up these little toys. And I thought maybe one day I'd have a grandchild play with them. Like little plastic toys, animals. That and the fact that I like miniatures, I was going to do something, but anyway. So I didn't do him, and I'm pleased I didn't, because this one's not small enough. But you don't want it too small. Well, you could, but it'd be tricky. Something like a bird would be a lot easier to do, because, it's only small and it hasn't got all these bits. All these legs. It's got all these legs, yes. I reckon I should put pants on him. Come on. Cross your legs for a minute for me. Now, I was saying to someone the other day that I never, these days, attempt things like this anymore, things that are large projects or complicated, because I'm not very sure of whether I'll do them or not, but now I just, something's come back to me, and I'm sure that I can handle this. I've been inspired. Okay, oops. Now that's wrapped around his leg. Really many times. Oh, I just talked to the lady that's bringing me bed on Thursday, they said. Today's Monday. We'll see. Because my OT says she has to be there. She doesn't work Thursday, but the lady from the shop where it's coming from, or the company, said to me, you can't keep delaying this, it's been too long. And I said, that's right. So hopefully it will happen, that I can have me bed, get in and out of it by myself. And I said to Jeremy, I can't hardly wait, because I said, if he can't find me and I can get in my own bed, that's where I'll be. I'll go and get in there by myself, I was not planning on spending too much time in there, but you know what I mean. I don't like being stuck in bed. It's not my favourite thing. As I was sleeping, I didn't sleep very good last night. I have these times, sometimes it's good days and sometimes it's not. looks like a sock, doesn't it? Don't know what I've done there, but it looks a bit dark. I'll fix that. Don't you worry. I'll make it so it looks good. It'll be all right when we're finished. Oh, I'm hoping you can see something of what I'm doing. I'll start up the top again in a minute and do a bit more around his neck, just for a bit of a change, you know, or his body. Let's do it on his body. You might be able to see then what I'm doing. Yeah. It's going to take a few hours. He's going to probably what I've envisioned before. Maybe I've seen maybe a camel, you know, because the camel might have a saddle with things on it, you know, with nice fabric and or I don't know what sort of fabric. We'd probably put something with beads and gems and things on it, you know. If I can put a bead on something, I'll have a go. We know that, don't we? Come on. I hope he's not bored to tears with this. And I hope he's going to understand what I'm saying, what I'm trying to do. I'm just thinking about that foot bit. I can't think about what I'm going to do with that foot bit. I'll have to find the right thing, won't I? To put around it. That's not down far enough. Come on, you'll never get any at this rate. You'll never get anything done. You know I'm doing some because the cotton's just burned. And plus I messed a bit there, so when I put the little thing on him, I'm going to make sure it comes over there. What little thing is it going to be? It's going to be like something with a frill on it, or I don't know. I've got so much stuff. This. Whoops. Nah. Let's do a bit on this part of him up here, and you'll be able to see what I'm doing. Where's the box he come out of? And that's another thing too. I've got to wait to see if I can get some more of this cotton, because I bought it. And that's not a piece. That's off something else, I think. Yeah, I might have been looking at something else. This is all I have, because I had to go on. Of all the cottons I've got, this was the only one that didn't have that number on it. I couldn't believe it. Yes, I could. I believe it. You know. Anyway, so here's a bit. Has he already been threaded? I'm doing it in three strands, okay? If I do it any smaller, I'd never ever get it done. As it is, it's going to take a minute to do it, isn't it? Righto. Now put a knot in there. I'm going to come up through. I'm going to do around here, just for. Oh no, I won't. Come up through here. Start down there. You start wherever you want to. Go up through that bit. Wait a minute. Come up there. Come on, Sonia. Right. Okay. So later on, I'm going to cut that off. I want to get down closer. So now I'm just doing. This is much easier. Bigger pieces. So I might do a bigger piece, bit of a leg. Bigger piece, bit of a leg. So I get it done, eh? And you can just go around here. Tootsie's going to look amazing. I'll probably call him and her, him and many times. I don't know what I'm calling, but it's going to be Tootsie. Because I was sitting out there the other night and I said to Jeremy, I don't know what to call him, because he starts rattling off all these names, and I thought, no, he names everything. So I want to call it something. So I said, I said to him, did you name our daughters? Which one of us would pick that? And I think it was him, you know. I've got a funny feeling. Might have been, but I did not disagree. I just, you know, he does like to give things nicknames. He does. He loves to give things nicknames. He hardly ever calls anything by their name. It's always a nickname. I suppose that's just the way he is. He calls me Pooket, and I don't know what I think about that, but anyway, I suppose it's who I am. Yeah. That's it, that went back up over there. What have I done? Oh, that's why I went down in there when I finished off that bit. Let's just come over the top of there. Oh, not that much. So, the part that I'm going to do for the saddle, I can't envision it. And last night, I couldn't sleep, as I said. And I was sitting up there in bed for a minute. I thought, I might just draw a bird and see what I can do with a bird. Well, I know I can't draw. That didn't last long. I'm afraid that was it. I put that to the too hard basket, me drawing a bird. I'm sure I'll find a picture of one somewhere. Actually, I've actually got one. What am I talking about? I've just got to cover him. I was just thinking about what to do on it. And I thought I'd draw it and put its ideas on it, but that didn't happen. Where is it anyway? There it is. I'll show you the bird. Because I did one years ago, but I did it with balsa wood, and I shaped it, and then I covered it with this stuff. But this little fella, I have a lot of these birds. Well, they don't look like this. I defluffed him. I defeathered him. I can't get that bit off. Well, it doesn't matter. I don't have to. I'm going to take the feet out after. I don't want to do it now because I might lose them, because then I'm going to wrap them in something. So he was sitting, I don't know what that's for. Maybe he was sitting on something. I don't know. But he was a fairly old one. And then he's got this part in the back there that I can put his tail onto that. Okay? So he's going to be made from the thing in the book that I'm buying. So I don't know if I'll be able to show you how I'm doing that, because I want to make it like the lady did in the book, and I don't know if I'm allowed to. I don't think I can. I can show you a couple of things. I can go, oh, look here, I've finished this bit. I can do that as I go, I think, but I can't show you well, I don't think I should, because unless people say you can, it's not right. Because she's selling her book, and I'm not going to go on the internet and show people how it's done. That doesn't seem fair, does it? It's like when you go to what's the name? What do you call it? A retreat or something, and somebody teaches you something, and you pay them money. That's how they earn That's how they earn. That's their job. You can't just go home then and tell everybody how to do it. That's just not right. So, I'm putting on the internet. But I can show you, well, I'm doing this is my idea on this thing. I sort of got the concept from her and a couple of other things that I've seen, but she didn't do this. And anyway, I just don't think I won't show the progress, but I'll show you as I go. I won't show you what I'm doing, because that's not really right. I can show you bits of this one. And then I can come back and do a bit more and a bit more, haven't I? I've used that bit of thread going around here now, haven't I? So that's good, I've done something. I'll find this right saddle, but I think it's going to look really good, because I'm going to put a mane by threading the cotton through there and hanging it down there. What do you reckon? Now I'm being silly, but I'm not. Just, I'm not really an old lady. None of us are. We don't ever get any older than we were when we were about 20-ish maybe. I do act a bit silly sometimes. My husband's trying to help me with my nightie, and I'm tickling him on the belly or something, and he says, that's not helping. You've got to have some fun. You got to have some fun. He wasn't really that angry with me, he just said, that's not helping. Yeah. That's too long. Can't be too serious, can we? Now, what time is that? Oh, I've been on that. All this time it's taken me to do this tiny bit, and it's going to, but look how far I've got. I'm getting there, you know. I really feel like I'm getting there. And I told different people I was going to do this. And I did say I wasn't going to share it, but I am. Because I think it's a good idea. Well, that's another thing too, you know, you've got to find the shape. And I didn't know if I could do one of these. I did the bird, the other blue one I got, I've showed you him, and I did Igor, he's a big white bird, and I did too. So I did them, and I shaped him, so I reckon I can do some other things, you know. It's just... I've decided I was going to do it, okay? Crafting through the pain makes me feel so much better. It does. I don't think he looks too bad in these colours. We all know he's a giraffe, he's not a zebra, he's not on colour. It's just going to work out just fine. See, some of these pieces of thread's got no dark colours in them at all. It just depends how long I cut it off and where I cut it off at. I've got an order coming from Temu, hopefully with the right colour thread in it. Oh dear. Because that's where I got this from, I think. Well, I'm hoping I did. Because it was all... I thought I couldn't go back on what I'd ordered and find it because it wasn't there. It's just trying to stop me, isn't it, really? What am I going to do? What am I doing here? So I was going to go and vote today, but I'm going to go tomorrow. Because it's our wedding anniversary, I suppose we could go and do a bit of shopping or something, I don't know. We wouldn't be going out for lunch or anything, so don't worry about that. Too fussy we are. Like our own food. Well, see, because we're not people that regularly go out, or, you know, we haven't been out for years. Because we haven't been out with the kids a few times when they got older, they're a bit older, they're adults, you know, but I just couldn't go anywhere because I don't know what the food's like, and you know, I'd be very disappointed if I was very disappointed in the food. I'm starting to lose my momentum. I think we're not going along very good here now. So steady on, steady on. Now I'm picking up mostly the last one that I've gone the next stitch, right, and going through it, and sometimes we go through the fabric and sometimes we don't. It just depends, but it needs to be because you want to hang on, don't you? You need it to hang on. And by the way, that bird is not going to be one bit plain whatsoever. No, I hope he's not too fat. He's going to have, he's gorgeous. He's going to have special bits on him. Special bits. I'll show you my book when I get it. I always say if you can learn one thing from a book, it's worth the money. Now I'll go down in under there and come up through there and cut that off too. Uh-oh. He's a flash one, eh? He's going to be. Oh dear, thank you very much for watching, everybody. Time's up. It is time's up. I'll talk to you later, okay? I may come back and start the saddle, I don't know. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.